Hey, what's up, Taylor? Got week 2 here for you. Starting out with some squats. A little bit better than last week with 335 for a triple, and thought this went okay. So can't really complain too much. That moved pretty well. And then we had a 4x10, and that was just freaking brutal. Oh my God, I kept the weight at 235 for every set just because it's so hard to gauge. I'm so exhausted after these sets. Like, I just don't even know if I increase the weight, if my form would just go to complete crap just due to a complete exhaustion. So I think if you're watching these sets all the way through, we can probably increase the weight 5 to 10 pounds. That's totally up to you. But I think the strength is there. I think I just need you to increase the weight for me because, yeah, that was absolutely brutal. But nothing really to report on these squats. The SI felt good. There was like some kind of low back pump in there, and so it kind of got a little pissed off. But after I was done with the squats, it was totally fine. So I guess since I got a lot of squats to show you here, I can touch on a few other things. So yeah, overall this week my SI joint felt good. Other than this day, I really had zero pain, as far as I can remember. Shoulder I think it was good the first 2 days, and then the third day it kind of, I don't know, inflamed or something. So the shoulder pain itself is the same exact pain I was having when I injured it earlier this year. It's right on that like tip top of the shoulder joint, my right shoulder joint. Kind of, I think it's the AC joint, the acroclavicular joint. It's kind of in that area, which, I mean, I think there's a lot going on in that area. I think like your bicep connects up there, and like rotator cuff muscles connect up there. There's maybe a bursa sac, it's a big bursitis. I don't know. It's just kind of, you know, my kind of theory is just if it feels good, I push it. If it doesn't feel good, I don't. And that's kind of worked for me, I think, since coming back from this injury. It's kind of just, my shoulder has good days, and it has days where it kind of hurts, and the days where it kind of hurts, I just don't push it. And then I usually come back the next time, and it feels all right. So that's worked for me so far, so I'll just kind of keep that mentality. I did have one thing that I wanted to comment on. Actually, we'll move on to bench, so I'll talk about that quick. This went good. You can see my right. So if you look really closely, my right leg kind of buckled a little bit after like the second rep, and I was like banging on my hip flexors. So this day, my hip flexors were just cramping up like crazy after those squats, and so it was really hard to get solid hip drive. Yeah, God, that hurt like hell. I don't know if you ever had that issue, but oh man, yeah, hip flexors were killing me. So yeah, not too much to report on this bench day. Thought these felt pretty good. Was really trying to focus on keeping my shoulders retracted and depressed. I thought I did a better job of that on these sets. Let me know what you think. Let's see what else we have next. I think we got one more set of this, and then we got some deadlifts coming up. I had to move my tempo bench to Saturday. Usually I do pause deadlifts and tempo bench on Wednesday, but due to timing, I only did deadlifts on Wednesday. So here's a 445 for 8. Thought that moved 445 at 8. I thought that moved pretty well. I think I got a 455 in me coming up next week, maybe. Back up to 4. These were insane. I was just crushing weights this day. I woke up at 420 for 4, which was pretty crazy because I used to do that for a single. So, yeah, losing a little bit of positioning, I think. That one wasn't bad. Really quick though, before I forget, one thing I think we could possibly implement, and not anytime, not now, I would trust you to do it, but I kind of want to put back pin squats maybe into the regimen eventually. don't know, maybe once we get out of this hypertrophy phase or something. Just because, I mean, as you've told me in the past and I've seen too, I kind of have a little bit of a chest fall pattern. And I feel like maybe pin squats could correct that a bit, because I feel like, they kind of punish you if your hips rise earlier than your chest coming out of the pin. So maybe that's just something to keep in our back pocket down the road whenever, we want to change up the second squat day. Here we got tempo squats. Did 295. Thought this looked okay. Felt a little stronger than I did the last time I did these. Let's see. Our back off sets. Yeah, I worked up to 235 on the last two. These again, just like freaking are the death of me. They're just so freaking hard on the lungs. So again, I think, my starting weight was 220. I'm sure we can bump that up too. Again, it's just kind of hard to judge sometimes after like some of these sets if I should increase the weight or not, just because I'm so damn tired. I don't want to sacrifice form too bad on the next set. But let me know what you think about these. I'm going to fast forward a bit here. So next up we got comp bench. And once again, my hip flexors were cramping up like crazy. So I kind of rushed these last two reps here, especially this last one. It was freaking unbelievable. But overall, I thought that 240 moved pretty well. Had some back offsets. I think I mentioned, nope, actually this was today. So yeah, back offsets felt good. I totally just ran out of gas on that last set. It was, I put it in RP9. Yeah, it was kind of crazy. It was literally just that last rep. I just freaking completely hit a wall. Rushing some of these pauses for sure. Could probably lower the weight on these a bit and clean these up a bit more. I think I'm just tired from the tempo squats. So I need to base my RPE a little bit more on how tired I am. This is a struggle. Maybe not 9, but a struggle. Let's see, tempo, bench. I think I did a little better job of making softer. I know the plate loading, it's terrible. I'm sorry. Then up my back off sets. I think I mentioned in my notes that I had a little strange wrist pain on these. I don't know if it was just the way I was gripping the ball or what. The first 2 sets, my wrist felt very, very bad. But then the last set, it was fine. So it was kind of weird. Yeah, not too much to report. On this day, this is my... So I had comp benched on Friday, and then this was Saturday. So back-to-back bench days. Maybe that's another reason my shoulder was kind of hurting a bit. But I'm sure it will bounce back and be okay. So, next thing about these, no hip flexor cramps on this day, so that's good. And then after this, we had deadlifts, and those felt really good. I think this is a PR. I hit 465 for a triple. So I know it was more than last week. We just started implementing triples, so yeah, this would definitely be PR. So got this move pretty well. Yes, back swing. Not too bad. I was pretty pumped after that set. Then back off sets, yeah, 345, just flew up. For whatever weird reason, again, like a couple of these sets, I had some weird, like left erector pain, so I kind of like didn't lock out all the way, but that went away too. So I have no idea, just came out of nowhere. But yeah, so that's just kind of why I have some softer lockouts than usual, like that one. Yeah, pretty much manhandling these weights. These are pretty easy. So. Yep, then last set, 390 for 6, and that's all I got for you, man. Looking forward to your feedback, and looking forward to being halfway done, maybe, with this block of 10s with squats. So, yeah, looking forward to your feedback, man. Thanks.